Rewind to the early 90s. Somaliland, a self-declared independent republic, breaks away from Somalia. Aiming to counter China's growing influence in the region, Somaliland distances itself from the Asian giant and establishes diplomatic relations with Taiwan. This move piques the interest of the United States, who see potential value in Somaliland's strategic location on the Gulf of Aden and its deep-water port. Fast forward to the early 2000s, a time of political impasse in Somalia. Opposition leaders refuse to acknowledge the authority of President Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed, whose term has expired. This stalemate has profound implications, not only for Somalia but also its neighbors, Kenya and Ethiopia. Both have been entangled in Somalia's politics since its independence in 1960. Kenya and Ethiopia aim to extend their sway over Somalia's political leadership, a desire rooted in historical rivalries and conflicts. The collapse of the Barre regime in 1991 results in Somalia being labeled a failed state, leading to regional and multilateral interventions, with Kenya and Ethiopia playing central roles. The formation of the transitional federal government in 2004, led by Abdullahi Yusuf, is a positive outcome for Kenya and Ethiopia, but Yusuf's resignation in 2008 and the rise of the Islamic Courts Union (ICU) lead to increased instability. Ethiopia intervenes to oust the ICU from power, but this leads to the rise of the Al-Shabaab armed group and further conflict. Now, come to the present day. Somaliland and Ethiopia have formed a strategic alliance, defined by a lease and memorandum of understanding. This agreement spans several sectors, including but not limited to trade, security, and infrastructure development. This alliance has significant socio-economic and political implications. Economically, it promotes trade and development, providing a boost to both economies. Politically, it serves as a counterbalance to other regional powers, enhancing the strategic positioning of both Somaliland and Ethiopia. In conclusion, the strategic alliance between Somaliland and Ethiopia is a complex tapestry woven from threads of history, politics, and socio-economics. Its impact is far-reaching, influencing not just the two entities involved, but also the dynamics of the broader region. This, dear listener, is the story of Somaliland and Ethiopia's strategic alliance, a tale of power, politics, and strategic positioning.